How would you describe the change in weather in the last, say, 50 years? Many people are aware of the threat of climate change, but what many people are unaware of is the fact that the change is already here. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, in today's years, global temperatures are increasing by roughly 0.2 degrees Celsius every decade. For comparison, during the Ice Age, global temperatures only decreased by around 3 to 4 degrees Celsius. Human activity, including the usage of fossil fuels, has caused the effects of climate change to increase over the last few decades. And these effects have proven to be detrimental to human life. If we don't find ways to reduce our impact, the human species will be at a great risk of extinction. Today, I'm going to share the impacts of climate change, as well as how they affect us. I want to inform others of the causes and provide ways for us people to reduce our impact. Global warming occurs when carbon dioxide and other pollutants collect in the atmosphere. These pollutants trap heat in the atmosphere, creating a phenomenon known as the greenhouse effect. Although the Earth's temperature is known to fluctuate throughout history, the current state of our climate is solely attributed to human activity. Specifically, the burning of fossil fuels such as coal, oil, gasoline, and natural gas. The Natural Resources Defense Council, an international environmental advocacy group, concluded that in the United States, 29% of greenhouse gases came from the transportation industry, followed by 28% from energy production and 22% from industrial production. Linking human activity to global warming is a great way to motivate change among the people. Climate change does much more than make it a little bit warmer. Throughout the changing of our climate, we see deadly heat waves, worsening air quality, causing an increase in sickness worldwide, especially in poverty-stricken areas. We see rising sea levels that are threatening coastal cities and ecosystems. We also see many species that have been forced to migrate, forever changing the ecosystems. Society is also being disrupted by the increase of frequency and intensity of extreme weather, including drought and floods. Global temperatures have only increased by 1.1 degrees Celsius since 1901, according to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. We are already seeing the devastating effects of these slightly warmer temperatures. Where will we be in the next 100 years? According to the United Nations, despite the United States only holding 4% of the world's population, we account for roughly 13% of global carbon dioxide emissions. The only solution to the problem we are facing is to cut back on the burning of fossil fuels, which is ultimately up to our government. While we can't win the fight without government action, we also can't do it without the help of individuals who can use their voice to promote action. We can also reduce our own carbon footprint, and we can do this by purchasing environmentally efficient appliances, vehicles with low emissions, or using public transportation. The effects of climate change, including warmer days and increased storms, are being seen in increasing amounts around the world. I have discussed the effects and how us humans are the direct cause, but we still have a little time before these effects are irreversible. It is up to us as a collective to work together and find ways to preserve our planet, because let's be honest, we have no other option.